Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Tiffany Mullen and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Vital Health. And I'm also an integrative and functional medicine physician here at Vital Health. We thought it would be really great for you as a potential patient to get a sneak peek behind the scenes about what it looks like and feels like to go through the Vital Health experience by way of a common clinical problem that we see at Vital Health. So let's do this by meeting a person who we'll say is Suzanne. Suzanne is 51 years old and she works as a full-time consultant. She's also a busy mom of 2 sons, and she's been dealing with several months of fatigue, weight gain, hot flashes. Her hair has been thinning. She's had a really difficult time sleeping, and her mood has been very irritable, and she's been experiencing some depression and anxiety along with that. Really new for her. She went to see her primary care physician, who assessed her in a very superficial way in a quick office visit and decided that she had depression, put her on an antidepressant medication, but unfortunately this made her symptoms worse, particularly her weight gain. So she stopped the medication. She was referred on to a couple of other physicians, but unfortunately she didn't get any farther with those other physicians, and so she turned to Vital Health for help. So how do we at Vital Health approach a patient like Suzanne? We do a very deep dive into Suzanne's hormones, and starting with a very important hormone called cortisol, which is a stress hormone released by the adrenal glands in the body. And when we test cortisol, as well as a building block hormone called DHEA, an important building block that helps us make all of our hormones, but particularly cortisol, we assess this by doing a saliva test at the home. And a simple test kit is done at home, and we can actually evaluate saliva cortisol over the course of a day. And you can see her 4 samples here in the little ovals. And she should be, all of those samples, those values should be in the green zone. And you can see the arrows, the red arrows, pointing to 3 values that are outside that area and are quite low. Additionally, at the very bottom, you can see circled in red, the DHEA value is quite borderline low as well. So certainly Suzanne seems to be having some difficulties with her adrenal function, which is not surprising given how busy and stressed that she's been in her life. We also took a peek at Suzanne's saliva hormones, again, a test kit done at home, looking at estradiol, which is a woman's most common form of estrogen in the body, as well as progesterone and a ratio of progesterone and estrogen, and then also testosterone. And you can see Suzanne's levels of estrogen and progesterone, and then consequently her ratio of progesterone and estrogen are quite low, indicating that she has low in hormones, which are probably contributing to her symptoms, particularly hot flashes, fatigue, mood changes. Well, really all of the symptoms could have their etiology in her low hormone levels. We also took a look at Suzanne's thyroid function, a really important part of the body, through a finger stick test, again, done in the comfort of home. And there's a lot of numbers here on the screen, but I want to draw your attention to 2 very important thyroid hormones, the ones that are shown with red arrows next to them, the free T3, which is the active form of thyroid in the body. And you can see Suzanne's value was 2.5 with the normal range of 2.5 to 6.5, so barely in that range. And then her TSH, which is thyroid stimulating hormone, was also high, which indicates when that number is high, hypothyroidism. So between that and her free hormone, her free T3 hormone being on the low end, she looks as though she has a form of hypothyroidism. We also were able to obtain an iodine level from urine at home, which showed a very borderline low level of iodine, which may be contributing here. Suzanne is a member of Vital Health, received a finger stick blood nutrition, a comprehensive blood nutrition analysis as part of her membership. And you can see that she has several values of vitamins and minerals as well as amino acids that were low, circled in red. And those were opportunities for us to optimize her nutrition in a very personalized way so that she can feel well and have optimal function of not just her whole body, but her hormones and some of the problems symptoms that she was facing. So as you can see, we unpacked Suzanne's problem in a much more comprehensive way and created a personalized plan for her that involved whole person care. And what do we mean by that? We mean focusing on Suzanne is not just a list of symptoms, but an opportunity to partner with her using her value system and her capabilities in her life to create a support system for her to heal her and get her feeling better. So we focused on things like sleep. We supported her adrenals, and we supplied her with natural sleep supplements, which were safe and easy for her to take. She really liked walking and Pilates as a form of exercise that we thought was a great option for her. We recommended daily Epsom salt baths to help her relax, calm her, help her sleep better, and we gave her lots of support for her stress, both at home as well as professionally. We created a very personalized nutrition plan targeted at supplementing and replacing the nutrients that she's deficient on. We focused on increasing her protein intake to make up some of the amino acids that she was deficient on, and we recommended increasing her cruciferous vegetables to help with hormone balance. We also recommended magnesium, iron, and iodine both in supplement and food forms to support her thyroid. And finally, we created a treatment plan that focused on adaptogen herbs that are specific for support of cortisol, chronic stress hormone in the adrenal glands. She opted to try bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to manage some of her menopausal and perimenopausal symptoms. She also opted to try Armour thyroid medication for management of her thyroid problems. We placed her on a hair regrowth support supplement protocol and then gave her a probiotic to support her gut hormone detoxification as well as her gut in general, which is such an important part of being healthy. So as you can see, we don't just treat symptoms at Vital Health. We find the root causes, we treat the whole person, and we helped her and hope to help you feel better.